The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Narration and art by Rick. Chapter 12. The little prince landed on asteroid 327, a dusty planet where a drunk man sat quietly. Empty bottles were piled on one side, full ones on the other. The prince felt a sting of sadness. "What are you doing?" he asked softly. The drunk man, in a tattered green coat, looked up with heavy eyes. "I'm drinking," he said, his voice low and gloomy. The prince tilted his head, puzzled. Why drink so much? He wondered. The planet was small, just the drunk man and his bottles under a dim sky. The air felt heavy, not like the king's proud planet, or the conceited man's shiny one. This man seems lost, the prince thought, his heart sinking. He stepped closer, wanting to understand why someone would sit alone with all those bottles, looking so sad on such a tiny, quiet world. "Why are you drinking?" the prince asked, feeling sorry for the man. "To forget," the man mumbled, hanging his head. "Forget what?" the prince pressed, hoping to help. "Forget that I'm ashamed," the man confessed, his voice barely a whisper. The prince frowned. "Ashamed of what?" he asked kindly. "Ashamed of drinking," he said, then fell silent, staring at his bottles. The prince's eyes widened. "He drinks to forget drinking?" he thought, confused. The man wouldn't say more, locked in his own world. The prince stood there, watching the man slump lower, surrounded by empty bottles. "This doesn't make sense," he thought, his heart heavy. He wanted to cheer the man up, but his sadness felt like a wall. "How can I help?" the prince wondered, his voice soft under the starry sky. The man stayed silent, lost in his bottles. The prince sighed, his heart aching. "I can't help him," he thought. The planet felt cold, empty except for the drunk man's sadness. "Time to go," the prince decided. He waved, but the man didn't look up, too wrapped up in his shame. "The grown-ups are very, very odd," the prince said to himself, hopping off asteroid 327. As stars twinkled, he thought about the king, the conceited man, and now this drunk man. Why do grown-ups act so strange, he wondered. The visit was short, but it left him sadder, wiser. The prince hoped, maybe the next planet will be different, a small smile returning. With a giant leap, he soared to the next adventure, carrying the drunk man's heavy lesson in his heart. That's the end of Chapter 12 of The Little Prince. The adventure continues next time. I'm Rick. See you soon.